Hey guys, it's Christian Cabahug. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, something that many of you have been requesting for a long time. Is a video on a simple healthy meal that I like to make. So here on the counter I laid out all of the ingredients, very simple. We have the ground turkeys, 85% lean, 15% fat. You can choose ground turkey that's a little bit leaner with less fat. I personally like this, it's easier to eat and it's a lot more flavorful. This is very high in protein, all the nutrition facts there if you can see. Really good source of protein. Next up we have carrots. And carrots is really good because it adds texture to the food, but it's also rich in vitamin A, which is also known to help with your eyes, so it's good for eye health. And it also lowers blood cholesterol and reduces the risk of cancer. Next up we have onions. Besides it being very flavorful and adding a lot of flavor to your food, it's also good on antioxidants. Same with the garlic, adds a lot of flavor. This is really good because it helps with sickness, and it's also good for your heart. Next we have spinach. Love spinach, something I like to add to many of my meals. It's believe it or not, it's actually a really good source of protein and carbs, and it's high in vitamin C. Also good for your skin and a great source of antioxidants. And we have extra virgin olive oil, also known as EVOO, some salt, and some pepper. So let's get started. First off, we'll start with the garlic. Just go ahead and cut this off. Alright. Move that to the side. You can grab a can. This is what I use, alright? And then you can just smash it. You just grab the knife and smash that so it's easier to peel. Do that with all of them. Just peel each one. Okay. Next, just cut your garlic. So just try to get it into a good size. And when you're cutting, I recommend getting a wet towel, putting it under your cutting board. That way it doesn't move around. So this is usually like the size I like to get it at. Place it there. Now we have the onion. Let's go ahead and cut this part off. Okay. Hopefully I don't cry, but luckily you guys don't see me. Cut in half. Alright. Peel that part off. So just grab your onion and let's cut it like this. In threes. From there. I'm not a chef, alright? So don't correct me on this. That's how the onion should look. Just place on the plate. So I put the onions and the garlic at the same time. So I don't mind, you know, when I'm prepping it and placing it on the plate, I don't mind mixing it a little. Next, we're gonna use 3 carrots and let's cut the edges. Okay, on this side. Get rid of that and peel the carrot. Grab your peeler and peel your carrots before you cut it. Cut in half. Okay. Grab each one and slowly cut each one in half. And from there, just cut it in little pieces. We also have the spinach already pre-washed, so we don't have to worry about prepping that. So now that we have everything ready, next steps, get the stove, set it on high, EVOO, Good amount. So just move the oil around. And now that it's nice and hot, go ahead and set the stove to medium. Mix that up. So while that's working, just get the turkey ready to go. Looking good. Alright, turkey in. Okay. Give that a nice mix. Just keep mixing until it's not pink anymore. And I raised the heat. It was on medium. I raised it a lot higher. That way it cooks a lot faster. Next step, you're gonna see a lot of excess liquid. So I'm just mixing it, lower the heat, turn it off. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strain the excess liquid and place everything there. While that's straining, just get the carrots, turn the stove back on, it's high, just place the carrots in there, that way it cooks properly. And I like to grab the lid, close that for about maybe a minute or two. Left it about 2 minutes or so on high heat. You can leave it as long as you want. Really depends on you and how crunchy you want it to be. Just go ahead and mix that up. And grab the turkey. Just a spatula. Okay, just mix it up. So right now the heat's set on medium. And this is where I add salt and pepper. Okay. Good. And I always add a small amount of salt and pepper at first, and then I taste it after, once everything's nice and cooked. I'm gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes or so, and add the spinach. So now that a few minutes have passed, just mix it one more time. Okay. And I level it because I'm getting it ready for the spinach. Go, lower the temperature a little. Now with spinach, it shrinks a lot. Most of you guys know that already. And I love spinach. This is pre-washed, so you could just grab it like this. Okay. And fill the whole thing up as much as you want. All right, this is just more of preference, but I love spinach, so I add a lot. Okay, so just set that up, whole thing. You can add more later. Grab the lid and just cover it. Let the heat do its job. Let's check this out. Okay, set this here. And just mix it. See that? I'm gonna add more spinach later. Tastes good, it's perfect. I'm just gonna add more spinach and it's ready to go and plate it. This is the final product. I used about 1/2 to 3/4 of spinach. I'm gonna go ahead and put this into the 2 containers. Alright, so here you have it plated, and the rest is in 2 containers for the week. So I'm good for the whole week. Seems like it's a lot. These containers aren't really big. I forgot to mention brown rice, so let's go over here. We have California Cal Roast brown rice, ready and made. Okay. Alright, so this is it. Again, 2 containers. Have my plate here, 1/2 cup of rice, brown rice. I forgot to mention, I like white rice and brown rice, so I mix it up. I don't always have just brown rice. Brown rice, it keeps you fuller longer. It has a lot more vitamins than white rice. So I prefer this when I'm eating this meal. I switch between the two, you can't go wrong. So half a cup of brown rice, that amount, if you can see, of turkey. The meal already has a lot of carbs in it. I don't like to have too much rice. Hopefully you guys like it. I'm sorry if it wasn't that great. This is my first time doing this. I can promise you that it will get better eventually. Hope you learned a few tips from this. See you guys on the next one. Thanks. Oh, damn. See if I need to add more salt.